Welcome to the early access of Breach Wanderers. If you run into any issues, please yell "Falter Fire" into the void. It's always worked for me. You can give feedback. The Discord seems like a really good place. Everybody watching this is probably already familiar with the Discord. This looks different. Does this look different? Am I crazy? Okay, so what am I doing? Deal damage to shocked enemies. Deal damage with bleed. It has been pointed out that I need to accrue a good amount of gold before the next update, which means I probably shouldn't spend too much on these. But this one, and this one are really good. So I will take those. Start a run. This character is already level 10. Why am I highlighting Drophus? Did I play Drophus recently? Weird. Level 10. Level 10. Level 7. Ina. I don't have a level 10 Sharu yet. Weird. I'm already level 6 with the Paladin? Okay. Quick play. I don't want to think about making a deck, because it's too hard. Right, there's stuff here. We want depth 3. It's been a while. We want this place. How hard could it be? I'm always told that Ina's not terrible. And I start with Duplication Tome, which is cheating. Okay, we would like to choose a card. What is my base deck? This is probably going to be pretty slow, but that's okay. Yeah, because I am not familiar with Ina at all. Improvised Strike. Discard 1 tool. If you do, deal 4 times 3, which is a big number. It's 3 attacks of 4 damage. Right. Damaged. I wish this was reversed. I feel like it's the other way around in most games, but maybe not. Deal 2 attacks of 4 damage. Shielded Strike. Gain a bunch of shield too. This one's expensive, but it is good. Okay. How long has this been in the game? Probably forever. Hobble. Fuse. All of these seem okay, at least. Feels very defensive. Tuft, Mighty Adept, draw 1. I do like that draw 1. I still really want to be able to see the upgrades for these, because if this upgrades to be a 1 cost, it's very good. And I don't remember what any of these cards do. Mana card. Gain 3 mana and mana boost 3. Apply shock to yourself. Fixed shock. Nimble Strike. Is Nimble Strike good? Probably. Divination. Doesn't seem extremely good, but it could be. It really could. Give me this one. I'm leaning towards this one. What is Flammable Bolt? Let's take that. I just realized there was another card take still. Dancing Blade. These two go so well together. I would like this. Increasing Stab. Too weak to all enemies, draw 1. I do like things that say draw 1. Give me this one. Increasing stab. I don't know this character well enough to know what I should be doing here. I feel like one of these two should get removed. I still really want to see these upgrades. It makes such a difference. Like, this is a priority upgrade. Is it heavy stand? You're gone. What else? You're gone. Skills do seem good on Ina, though. Okay. I don't know these enemies well at all. Gain Pack Tactics 1. 3 times 3 to the first enemy. That's not bad. Pack Tactics doesn't do much for me, but it could if I get a summon. 10 shield on a critical hit. We're Ina. How often do I get criticals? A little bit more since I took that one. Both of these seem decent. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of me looking at cards and thinking. All right. Binta. Deal 2 times 2 damage to the player. Give them bleed 1. Why would I want this? Weird. Summon 1 Binta. Okay, it's a summon. Got it. Got it. I remember that. Better with Shahroo than it is with this. Sharpen weapons. Interesting. Keen Edge Strike. That one... So many of these feel like they're built for Shahroo. What is this one? Gain 2 mana, deal 1 times 3 damage to the first enemy if played after a strike. That sounds decent. I don't know if I have strikes often enough. Again, Shahroo. That would be amazing. Powerful 1, Shock Rune 2. Discard 1. Okay. Of these, let's look at this, and this will be my decision maker. I don't care much about that. Sacrifice an ally. If you do, gain Vengeance 6, heal 10, draw 3. Decent. If I have allies. Recycle armor? Discard 1. If you do, draw 1 skill, draw 1 strike, and gain tough 2. I want that. Oh, Rampage. Deal 3 times 3 to the first enemy if you have critical, 3 times 3 if you have mighty, 3 times 3 if you have power. I want that. Okay. Decision made. It only took me 9 minutes to get into my first fight, and I really don't know how to play this. Create a temporary copy of 2 non-mana cards in your hand. Focus. I should have cut focus. It has a new graphic. All right. Create 1 tool if played after a skill. You're a skill. Okay, so we have a bunch of tools. This tool draws 2 cards. Should have played those first, probably. That would have made sense. Played after a skill. I just played a tool, not a skill. This is a skill, though. Interesting. 2 non-mana cards. So I would have to do it on this one and this one. Which would give me more mana, which means that I wouldn't get the focus off. And I have to discard a card. I think I use this at a different point. I just don't know how valuable this tool is. We'll assume it's not that valuable. Cool. Okay. I have 10 mana, which feels like a lot. I can apply shock. First, I would like this. All right, we're gonna do... I just don't know when I duplicate. Vulnerable. If this crits, it already gets the kill. And it's ambushed, so I can guarantee the crit. So we do Nimble. Which one of these do I get rid of? You're attacking. Let's get rid of this one. Good kill. Hit with this. Hit with that. Hobble. Evade chance 100%. Okay, so I could duplicate that. That makes sense to me. The second hit does land, though. 50% chance you're not ambushed. That was bad. Okay, I'm kind of learning how this works. Ooh, not that it matters. Victory. So far, I don't like that Ina requires a lot of thought. This does seem very strong, though. If I go to the deck, I just want to see what it looks like upgraded. Does it become a bigger multi-hit? What else could it do? It could become a bigger multi-hit. It could hit the first 2 enemies, which would be insane. It could do a little bit more damage per hit, so go up to a 3 times 5. This one seemed very good. I just want a way to see the upgrades. All right, go here. Investigate. Investigate. There was an ongoing experiment left behind on the table. A note beside the potion says, add the last ingredients to the skill potion after a few days. certainly been sitting there for a while. So it would be ready for the last ingredients. But what vague instructions left behind by the alchemist would you follow for this potion? Tear-shaped crystals, perpetually boiling golden mixture, liquid aether. Liquid aether probably gives me more of this, which I could actually use. Golden mixture sounds like upgrade a card, maybe? I don't know. I'm reading into this a lot. Give me that. Monster scale fragments. Drink it. Plated buff times 6. Next fights, I get plated. It's just plated 1, right? Wait. Do I get plated 6 at the start of this one? That would be broken. No, okay. Plated 1 for 6 turns. This thing. What does this do? This enemy will grant shield. This is like the third phase of those flying gargoyle things. Can I not see the map from here? For some reason I thought I could. I suddenly wanted to see what the boss is. Alright. After you play a skill. 9 frost to all enemies. I have 3 mana. Good amount of block. I don't know if this one is a threat or not. I feel like it's not. Curse does 2 damage each, so this does 4 damage per turn. I was trying to think if I should duplicate that. And then I would be able to freeze everything. Okay. This card is questionable in this deck. Evasion is a good way to use it, but so is a big multi-attack. Alright, so we play this. We play this. Unless I was trying to get to focus 0, but I don't think I was. 13 shock. Plated 3 is really good. Trying to decide which one of these I discard. So this should still land 2 of those hits. Good. 5 damage. It's kind of a waste of that, but what else can I do with it? Oh. I saw that temporary number at the start, so I only have this plated 1 for the first 6 turns of this fight, first 5 turns of the next fight, I think, if I'm understanding correctly, hopefully. All right, you have 1 stack of evasion. Improvised strike is pretty insane. I have a bunch of good cards here. So this does big damage right now. 50% chance to crit. Give ambushed guarantees the crit. You're doing arcane. I would like to play this, and let's see what this one does finally. What? I have to discard 2 tools now. That was so bad. Why is the game like this? I wish I had known that. It does so much damage. I don't like that one. Okay. If I knew that was the upgrade, I would not have taken a second one of these. Hobble draws a card. See what it draws. Improvise, that helps. $31. I have no chance to crit. Could have a chance to crit. Adept doesn't do anything for me here. Mighty would. Close. So I have a lot of mana right now. But if I mix in some card draw, I would not have a lot of mana. None of these say damage. That one says damage. Tenderize. Deal 4 damage to the first enemy per rank of vulnerable it has. Give it vulnerable 1. Damage modifiers are halved for this card. Damage modifiers are halved for this card. That's tough to think about for some reason. Okay. I think I just take this. Let's just do that. You have a machine gun on your back. That scares me. I would like you to die. All right. What do we do? So I can guaranteed crit. What would I copy here? Am I trying to hobble? Probably. Hobble draws a card. Am I trying to get to 0? Probably not, but we'll see what it draws. That is an interesting card. Also interesting. Lots of interesting cards. All right, for the duplicate here, I feel like it's this one. 3 times 4. Is it this one? It's not this one. Let's assume it's this and this. Interesting. Again, I want to know what these upgrades are. This upgrade was bad. What happens if you upgrade this card? Ooh, magnifying glass. This is kind of overkill. I guess that's fine. To any enemy, draw one temporary. Okay, so I would like... Oh, right, I can't copy that one. I would like to copy this. I don't have the mana for that, but this could draw something. It did draw something. Is shock more helpful? I think it's the same. I'm trying to think if it makes any difference. It does, because it completes a quest. Feels like I should have been able to kill that. Did it have vulnerable? I think it did. I just am playing a lot of low damage attacks. Alright, I'm at 2 mana. Three-plated. It's an excessive amount of shock. It did take damage. Alright. So I don't want to upgrade this for sure. I could upgrade lots of other things. But if I upgrade them, I can't play these. That's important to note. Okay, that felt decent at least. You're gonna evade the first of these. Yeah, I regret getting that second improvised strike, but I get lots of removals, I think, in this game mode. Alright, we have 7 mana. I don't think I'm trying to get to 0, but it depends what these are. I could get to 0. Just give me more tools. Wits 2, draw 1 if played after a skill. I can't get to 0. This becomes 3 attacks of 6, Pack Tactics 2. Not a great upgrade. I mean, it's okay because it's a 1 cost, but that's underwhelming. I guess doesn't really matter. Okay, just play all the cards. Take 2 damage. What is Pack Tactics? Pack Tactics doesn't seem great, but it also doesn't seem that bad. Okay, I want to find out how this works. They'll both just do 10 damage, right? Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if the second one got increased by the first in some weird way, which wouldn't make much sense. Arcane Rune 2, and then a multi-attack. That's pretty good. Four damage to the first enemy. Create 2 tools if played after a strike. That seems decent. Deal 10 damage to the first 2 enemies. Gain Purity 1 and heal 3 per Purity. This is expensive. It's between these two. I have a lot of multi-hits. I think this is very good, but I feel like embracing the tools a little bit. Cards drawn by exhaustions. Do tools exhaust? I can't read what you do. If tools exhaust, that's really good. Spell cost -1, fatigue threshold -1, cards drawn. I have 0 spells. I do get a good amount of shield. Let's try this one, see if it does anything. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Ooh. That one is a big upgrade. This one's not that big. Oh, also a big upgrade. That one's a downgrade. Decent, but not great. No, that is pretty decent. Improvise plus, it's okay. It's probably good. Increase this value by 10. If I'm keeping them, these cards really want upgrades. I don't know if I'm keeping them. I would like this. Alright, I have plated for the first 3 turns. They have lots of plated. That's bad. They have Envenom. That's also bad. Am I in trouble here? I am. Trying to think through what my strategy is. I have Duplication Tome. Feels like that should make this an easy fight, but I'm doing lots of multi-attacks. I do have Powerful 1. Not good. Right. So I get to full block. Is it worth playing 1 mana to do 3 damage? I don't think it is. It is Ambush. Save my mana. I feel like I'm in trouble. Played after a strike. We can do that. Do I ever get to 0 here? I don't think so. Could happen. Maybe I should have seen what was in here first. Maybe I should have duplicated. The poison helps. Frail means that they gain less block. That doesn't help too much. They have poison blood too? That makes me think I have to play this poison twice. Do I have to? Ooh. Give me these. What do I do with my 2 mana? No, I have 4 mana. So I play everything. Which one am I getting rid of? I should have already played this. I do want to play this curse pretty badly. Hey, deal damage with bleed. We've done it. I have a lot of poison on me. That scares me a bit. It really does. 32 plus 16. A lot of my things can only hit the first enemy. It's a multi-hit too. Oh, it no longer has that blood. That's helpful. We can do that. What would I like to upgrade? This one's already gonna die. I think it gains its shield before the poison goes, but I can't remember. You're doing some damage. You have curse, you have poison. You do have poisoned blood. To any enemy, draw. This is questionable, but let's upgrade the focus. It was going to die anyway. What happens when you upgrade this one? You can't upgrade this. You can upgrade this. Let's upgrade this one. Vulnerable 3. It's decent. Not the best by me. Alright. I would like to kill this. You do 12 damage. You're not attacking. You don't have poison blood. You're taking 12. There's not much for me to think about except for trying to get to 0, which I can't do. Okay. Did not get the kill. I would like to one-shot this. You're already vulnerable, so that doesn't help. Oh, the poison blood doesn't matter. Right. Because poison doesn't get time to take effect. Alright. 2 mana. 2 poison. Double both values. That seems so bad. What was... Alright, first I wanted to look up here. I'm pretty sure these are the only enemy that I've ever seen for this event. Not that I've played it that many times. Lose 10 shield. If you do, draw 2, heal 10, gain plated 1. 3 arcane to the first 2 enemies per card in your hand. Interesting. Upgrade all tool cards in your hand. Interesting. Interesting. This Drake egg sounds pretty good. Huh. Do I just take the Drake egg? Again, I want to see what the upgrade is. Yeah. Evade chance is good. Max hand size. Does that help? It could. That's a really good Sharu one. Status applied by cards +3. Fixed damage dealt when applying status with a card +3. Max shield -2. I think it's between these two. Give me the evade chance. Tough call. Drake plus. 8 damage, 3 burn versus 6 damage, 2 burn. 2 conflagrates. 4 damage to any enemy, trigger burn 1 times. Per damage dealt. Draw 1 removed. That does seem very good. I get to upgrade 2. I'm still unsure about these two. Give me this one. Give me that one. So maybe I should have taken the increased hand size and mana. Remove Hobble. Yes. I see a lot of cards here. I remember this one was okay. But that's only a 1 in 6 chance that I get that. Over here... that one seems okay. Four enemies. 2 enemies. That Warbot mixed with this machine gun thing is a little bit scary, but these cards are insane. 3 out of the 4 are really good hits. Let's rest. Let's remove a card. That was questionable. Increasing strike might have been the remove there. Could have rested again. Yeah, I definitely could have seen removing this. All right. I would like... Okay, I can see a strong argument for increased hand size. This poison feels really good right now. Maybe I should have made a copy of the skill that makes these tools. I probably should have. I can make more skills. I won't have room for them. I have to decide what I'm doing with this one. Probably discarding this, but I could discard this. Just get rid of that one. I have room. Tough one, 12 shield temporary. Hope to draw something helpful. It's kind of helpful. I already have a lot of tools. Reflect 3. There's a chance this has mana in it. Sucks not getting to play this. Shield generator would have been good too. Okay, end the turn. I'm guessing that I'm not playing this optimally at all. They're all a little bit weak with a good amount of poison. Get my Drake. This is a skill. This is also a skill. Ooh, 12 Frost. We could play that for sure. Thinking about order. Think we try to play this focus first but I kind of want to see these tools first. Okay, that works for me. What would I copy with this? This one? I think the frost would be too low to actually freeze them. Huh. 2 conflagrates. Oh, this can only make a copy of this or this. Improvise plus. Deft focus. Ooh, that would have been nice before the conflagrate. That's alright. 4 mana. I have 2 of these. What does tough do? Tough is not that great. It would just go away. The shock does not help. Hit that one. Cool. Problem is, so many of my attacks just hit the first enemy. I guess that's okay, though. Not the best turn. You're going to die before you get to hit me. When do you go? This thing gets evasion. That's good to note. Drake egg. There are a lot of cards here. All right, we're slowly doing it. Give any enemy Frostbite 5, burn 1 if played after a mana card. Huh. Give it Frostbite 1 and burn 5 if played after a skill. Interesting. With the Drakes, this is kind of tempting. I think it's between these two. Let's go with this one. It's a little bit expensive. Weapons rack, armor stands, crates with adventuring supplies. Give all enemies burn 1. We'll take it. Defend yourself. They're all so weak, except they have a bunch of armor. Okay. The Drake seems good here. Bandages seems broken. They're doing very little damage because of my plated. Huh. Okay. Should I make a copy of this? Probably. Almost definitely. Bandages is a skill. I wish I could copy the deft focus. Maybe... No, this is correct. Pack Tactics actually does a little bit for me. Not a ton, but a little bit. Shock Baton. Interesting. Ooh. Interesting. If played after a mana card. If played after a skill. So I do have a... Oh no, this is a tool. Oops. I don't have any mana. All I have is tools and strikes. Okay. Questionable decisions on my part. I could freeze this first one. No, I can't. It doesn't do double with this. Never mind. That was expensive. Not playing this bandages hurts. Magnifying glass. Upgrade what? Upgrade this? Or upgrade this? Probably this. That makes sense to me. Mighty. This week helps. Alright, so this one is doing double damage right now. Something didn't play out the way I was expecting right there. Okay. I don't know what I was thinking was... I thought one of those cards was going to discard something. $72 block, and you have tough. Which of these two do I care about more? Getting that Drake egg would be kind of nice. This has more card draw. This one's nice. Just give me another, whatever it's called. Not the best. I would have taken this over this. So this one I'm going to discard. Again, I don't have mana or a skill. I'm very bad at playing this card. The plated is nice. Okay, 1 times 3 with some shock. And you have a shock rune on. I would like to do things. What kind of things? Eight mana. Only 1 strike. All that does is 3 curse with that upgrade. Underwhelming. Should have played this first. It's okay. Got there in the end. Discard 1 if you do draw 2. Yes. 20 shield, 8 sturdy. Interesting. I would like to see what the upgrade is for this one. If it costs 4 on upgrade. Probably doesn't. That one's expensive. Rummage is just good. I know that Rummage is a good upgrade target too. So I should be valuing skills a lot. This thing is pretty scary. This thing is pretty scary. It's a lot of scariness. So I just played a skill. I could give burn. 1 frostbite, 5 burn. I don't think it's a priority. Ooh. So now I just played a mana card, right? Yeah. I think the burn is the bigger priority. Discard 1. It's hard to afford all of these. I think bandages is very good, but I have other things to do. Give me mana. Hey, that's mana. Beyond that, I could draw more cards. There's a lot of mana cards over there. I could draw more cards with this too, though. Ooh, now we're talking. How many cards do I currently have in hand? 8. No, 9. Okay, draw 2. Which of these do I get rid of? Do I throw out another bandage? That seems questionable. Ooh. Yes. Let's actually play the bandage. I'm going to get to play this. It would have been nice if I had done that shock. Oops. Hey, 0 cost. You love to see it. 50% chance to crit. Weak and frail. Four attacks of 2 damage. This blocks a lot. Oh no, this isn't the plated. This is purity and sturdy. Okay, never mind. Purity and sturdy are still good. It just isn't what I thought it was going to be. You have plated 1, which is a little bit annoying. You're doing 11 damage. Disrupt. Why haven't I played this yet? Don't know. Okay. So I just played a skill? Yeah. Just played a skill. I want to play a mana card. Because you already have a lot of burn. I'd like to get a little bit more frostbite. I think that makes sense. Probably should have played this shock. And it's dead anyways. Alright, victory. Brilliant idea. Lose 1 wits. If you do, upgrade 1 cards from your hand this combat. Gain 1 mana per tool in your hand. Gain 2 evasion this turn. All of these look decent. Is Impale. I think that was the second worst option. This one is insane. This one's pretty insane. They're all decent, though. Give me that one. I like that Corrupt, too. Okay, Rummage Plus was not as good as I thought. I do like that it goes to 0 cost. It's not amazing. It's decent. I think it's Improvise or Impale. That one's decent. Shielded Strike would be a big upgrade. Again, if I'm keeping it. Pack Tactics is a little bit better now. I don't have good multi-hits. Perfected Strike. Lose 3 mana, deal 4 times 3 damage to the first enemy. Gain Powerful 2 this turn. Play this card when drawn. Ooh. Lose 3 mana. That's rough. Huh. It's still very good. Draw 1 strike, draw 1 skill, gain evasion 2 this turn, and plated 2 this turn, discard 2. Okay. This fight could be rough. Start with Purity, they have Rebirth. I no longer have Plated. Not a great starting turn. Okay. So I can play a mana card before this, at least. Should I just do this? Probably, but maybe not. Tough evasion. Opportunist. So I would like to kill this before drawing too many cards. Getting out my egg feels very important. Duplicating the egg feels very good. Do I have enough mana to do this? Not sure. Give me the rummage. How do I see how close I am to fatigue? Okay, I'm not even close. Right, I haven't drawn any cards yet. I don't know if I want to put vulnerable on this. Maybe. My phone was not on silent. Okay, phone is now on silent. I don't know if you guys heard that ring or not. I want to upgrade something. If I upgrade the improvise, I would make more. This gives 3 vulnerable. That's not super helpful. The rummages... eh. I think I upgrade that. When they're reborn, they lose their freeze bar, right? I think so. I don't know if I worded that well. Another improvise plus. Let's try and find some mana cards. Those are not mana cards. I didn't realize that you were going to fit. I should have realized that. I didn't. The lack of mana cards right now is brutal. Opportunist is still there. Good to know. It has one more rebirth where it ends up like on the knockdown phase. All right. Having the 2 drakes out feels very good. think... Just make a copy of that. Ooh. Did I have the ability to play this? I mean, play it after a skill. I'm not sure. $18 damage incoming. So I would like to block. Ooh, but applying weak would also help. Decrease damage dealt. Could I kill that? It doesn't really matter. It's gonna end up dying. Why wouldn't I play this first, though? Okay, it's already dead. Did that go into a purity stack? I think it did. The Drake's putting burn on these is just crazy. Okay, you have a frost rune, you have a shock rune. You're attacking with a multi-attack. You only have 26 HP. I don't have much mana is the biggest problem right now. Played after a skill, draw 1. I could do that. All right. I don't have another skill. I need the mana. I kind of want that. Do I need this? I could use it. This one's expensive. Okay, if I'm just killing that, 50% chance to crit. Cool. Right, it comes back. I knew that. Okay, you're only doing 6 damage to any enemy. Discard 1 tool. It's so close to being knocked down again. It's gonna get hit by this. Do you apply the burn first or do you attack first? Good, crit. Play this first in case I get something to duplicate the Drake Egg. Did not. There are so many things to think about, kind of, but not too much. I wanted to play this. Okay, we have lots of mana, and I have lots of drakes. Well done, drakes. This does some damage. Cool. Victory. Almost an hour and a half in Act 1. Plated 7 this turn. Double the poison. Draw 1 and apply 3 fixed arcane to both to yourself. Double both values. I think I'm taking Perfected Strike. It sounds amazing. I would like to see what its upgrade is. Yes. Critical chance, critical damage, max shield. That one's kind of tempting. Okay, this was the one that I really wanted to see. Lose 2 mana, and it does more damage, and it gains more powerful. That one's a clear-cut win. I think that makes increasing stab worse. Last upgrade. I want more multi-hits. This gets me there, but again, I'm thinking about removing that one. These deft focuses seem like insanely good value to upgrade. All right, next video, Act 2. We'll see if I can do it in an hour. Doubtful. All right, that does it for this one. Thanks for watching.